Hi guys and welcome back to ToCA Race Driver. Yes, we are back with this game. We are under the guise of Ryan McBitch-a-lot McKane. Yes, we have done 2 races already. We've completed both races at Brands Hatch and Alton Park. Got 2 more now, Silverstone and Donington to contend with. And where are we starting on the grid for this race? We are starting all the way back in 11th position. Not too bad because only 14 cars on the grid. Yes, on the grad. Yeah, not a big fan of this car. It's a bit weird, but oh well. But anyway, let's get race 3 underway. They are truly terrifying. Anyway, red lights are on, and off we go. And quite a slow start for us. Someone's already lost their spoiler. And as you can see, the cars just do that weird bobbling crap going through the corners. And the Peugeot has lost its wing. No worries though, because that car wasn't very good anyway. It's probably improved the aerodynamics of the car. Right, already up into 5th place. Not too bad. And everything is sponsored by the AA. Of course, that was who was the main sponsors of the British touring car back then. It was a mixture of AA, and then it was Green Flag, and then it was something else, and now it's Dunlop, who are the main sponsors. I miss the old days of the Auto Trader sponsorship with the big number boxes on the side. Although they did have number boxes back then. I think it's only in the last 10 years or so that they got rid of them. It might be even less than that. So you notice the arrows at the bottom, they are our rival indicators. I need to turn those off because they do get a bit annoying after a while. And they do glitch out a little bit, especially on this game. On the PC version they do glitch out a hell of a lot. It took me ages to try and reinstall this game and get it to work. But managed it in the end. And we are doing incredibly poorly saying that, and one of the Vauxhalls has a little spin on its own. So that's moved us up into a podium position. Don't know why the hell he just stopped out of nowhere though. Yes, I just mentioned that. Shame about the mirrors, they don't work. At least they work in later adaptations of the game, but or the ToCA Race Driver series. Now this is the only time as well that they went for a story plot development. It didn't quite work for them. It wasn't the greatest plot, to say the least, but it is still a better story than Twilight. And pretty much every other movie that has been brought out these days. Yes, I will try my best. Paul Craven up ahead and his MG. I keep wanting to call it an MG, it's not. It's a bloody Alfa Romeo. Get out the way. We might not actually win this one. He's pulled out a massive lead. And of course you can see the car bobbling in the distance. That's because as soon as it gets at a certain distance it just lets the code take over and the car just drives in these weird patterns. And we're about to be overtaken. Yes we are. Rubber banding is a major thing on this game as well. Let's see if I can just take the position back, get a 2nd place at any rate. Maybe not then. Okay, you're just going to drive around the outside. I'm going to take you on the inside. Thank you very much. He didn't like that very much, but oh well, we have to do what we have to do. So 2nd place for race number 3. Not too bad. Good driving. Pfft, my ass. So we got second place anyway. Paul Craven gets the win, unfortunately. But yeah, we had a nice little battle with James Thompson at the very end, so that's not too bad. Jason Plato up into fourth. Van Muller and Steve Soper taking the final points finishing position. Warren Hughes was last. Okay, championship position so far. I'm leading by 4 points to Paul Craven, Van Muller with 8 points, Steve Soper and Jason Plato 5 and 4, James Thompson on 4 also, the same as Aaron Slight, Dan Eves and Warren Hughes, the final points finishing positions. Only 2 cars, myself and Paul, have got double digits in points. And we're at my favourite, Donington Park. I do like this track. Let's see where we're starting now. For this race, we are starting in 9th position. Paul Craven, as always, starting on pole. But we'll see if we can just knock him off his pedestal for a bit. And we've got to make pit stops on this one, yes. Mandatory pits are a thing. So we can pit after the first lap. Everyone losing their spoilers again. Oh my word. Now this one should be fairly easy. I believe so, anyway. One thing they did get right on this game was the sounds of the cars. They do sound like the touring cars back then. They had that nice raspy tone to them. I notice this game has gone for a more arcadey look. Some of the tracks do not look like what they should, with these massive arrow chevron barriers and so on and so forth. So yeah, they did try and go for a more cartoony, arcadey style to them. And no matter how hard you try, it is impossible for the AI drivers to actually retire from any race. They started doing that on ToCA World Touring cars. Right, everyone's going to the pits. I'm going to get in there first. Get out of the way. Okay, so we see our team at work. Everyone else driving by. Woo! Well, taking a look under the bonnet. Or the hood. And Paul Craven is still in the lead. Oh, we've been overtaken by... who is that? Plato, I believe. Either Plato or Muller. My god, you're a bit late to the party, Bobby, aren't you? But anyway, pit stop complete. Still got 3 laps to go after this one. No one else has made a pit stop yet, only us 3. Actually, no, a couple more did actually make stops as well. Right, time to get past you, Sonny Jim. Who is that? Is that Muller or Plato? It is Muller. Alright, now my sights are set on Craven. Come back here, you twonk. See if we can outbrake him going into the Melbourne hairpin. Not quite. We are up alongside him now, so I'm just going to take position. See ya laters. And that should be the victory for us. Yeah, a few more cars are in the pits. So that should take us up to... I'm on lap 3. Yeah, it takes us up to 4th. Through Hollywood and then the Craners. We're getting tailgated again by Craven. Yep, there he is. Neff off. You're not welcome. Yes, I know we're in the points. And we're going to win this thing if my life depends on it. Yeah, sod off. Now the thing is with this game, in-car view seems a lot slower than, say, bonnet cam or third-person cam. And you'll see, everything seems to run smooth and everything else, but you go on the outside of the car or bonnet view, and everything just flies past. Which would be easier to actually judge braking and stuff like that, but I prefer in-car view. See, it just feels a lot slower compared to that one. I think it's purely the perspective that they had. They had a more wide perspective. I'm not really sure. But that's my theory on it anyway. Okay, so 2 laps to go. We're leading because everyone else has gone into the pits. Back through the old hairpin again, under Starkey's Bridge. Nicely done. Of course the race is mine, I've got a nice lead. Oh no, saying that, he's right on my chuff. Okay, so I think I've got a nice lead. Yeah, he's still there like a bad rash. Okay, so final lap anyway. Yep. And I think we'll do quite comfortably, thank you. So, another 10 points in the bag. So that should increase our lead in the championship by 8 points. Yeah, look at that. He's dropping off. He knows that he hasn't got a chance. So he's just dropping off. Whatever will be. Que sera, sera. And whatever. Come on, get it right, there we go. No, I thought we would have lost a little bit of time there, but nope, we're good. Final corner. And victory for race number 4. So there we go, 3 wins out of 4. You can't really say any better than that, to be honest. Paul Craven got 2nd place, as he has done most of these races. Van Muller, Dan Eve, Steve Soper, and Tim Harvey gets a final point finishing position. Championship points so far, 36 to 28, so not too bad. 8 points between us. Van Muller with 12. Steve Soper, Dan Eves, Jason Plato, 7, 6, and 4. Tied on 7th at the moment. It's James Thompson, Aaron Slight, both with 4 points. Warren Hughes, Tim Harvey are the final points positions, so only 10 cars of the 14 have scored points. So, yeah, do you want to save the career? Yes, I do. And final 2 races then, Knockhill and Brands Hatch GP. And as you can hear, it is raining. Of course it is, because it's Scotland. So, we're going to leave it here for now, as ever. So, we've got the final 2 races to do. And we've only got 96 points left to unlock the next tier of events. So, I'll leave it here for now. Thank you very much for watching, as ever. And join back for the third part of the ToCA Race Driver and the ToCA Tour. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you then. Take care.